Welcome and welcome back, my lovely Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to fire and water. And I hope you are having a blessed day when you come across your September money and career messages. Now, Scorpios, if you're seeing this read and it's no longer September, please do not panic. You can always claim it for whenever you're seeing it, okay? Take what you feel resonate. Don't forget you can look at my main platform so that you can get more messages about your money, career, and all your placement signs. And if you have Sag or Cancer in your chart, feel free to check that out as well. And if you feel like you want to get a little bit more in depth with your own personal energy regarding your money and careers, look at my community tab page because I do have a little special going on with that. And you can contact me if you're interested, all right? So without further ado, Scorpio, let's see what is going on for you guys. And your read that I did yesterday, if you're seeing this on current time, which is Tuesday, you had some good messages about your money, and that wasn't even a money read here. So let's see. I really show Scorpio what is surrounding our Scorpios when it comes towards their money and career here. We have Eight of Cups and the Devil Capricorn energy. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of financial discipline when it comes to, putting your money into the right like path of where it needs to be. Like, for example, if you have plans and goals, Scorpios, to buy a house, to move, or to start a business here, you are cutting back. You could be cutting back on your expenses here. And the Devil card usually will come out sometimes with unhealthy things that you're doing here. So let's say, for example, if you're putting in all your money into gambling or into drinking or whatever you're doing that's not good, you are pulling back from that and putting it into the right things. Some of you also could even be deciding, hey, I think it's time for me to get a financial planner here, for me to get maybe a financial coach here, to get a business coach here. Even some of you may be deciding to speak to someone here if there is some type of rooted attachment that you have with money here. Sometimes things that can affect us in our childhood with the way how we view money growing up can definitely affect us with our future here, okay? I also feel for a lot of you here too, you could even be deciding to walk away from an unhealthy work situation here. If you're noticing a work dynamic, it's kind of like favoritism. For some of you, it even could be racism inside of this workplace here, or you just really could notice that, listen, I'm working my tail off, I'm doing what it is I'm supposed to be doing, and there's still no progress here. There's still not the recognition here. Some of you could have been at a job for as long as 8 years or more. You even can have seniority here at this job here, but you're noticing that, there still is that favoritism and that lack here, okay? And you guys are deciding to move away from it. You guys could even be surrounded around a narcissist type boss, or, I want to say bigot. That's what's coming out here, guys. But I feel like you guys are saying, you know what, no more. I'm moving on from what does not serve me. And hey, it even could be some of you Scorpios that don't have drama at your workplace, but you could just be like, hey, this is boring me. This is not fulfilling me anymore. I want to move on to bigger things here. And, by making this choice here, that is producing, changes with your financial cycle here, okay? Yeah, we have the Tower here, okay? So usually when the Tower comes out here, this usually could be unexpected changes. So with the Tower and the Devil coming out here, it's really strong, heavy energy. Maybe something unexpected did just happen to you guys, currently. Maybe for some of you, your job went out of business here. Maybe they started to size down on their employees and they decided to give you the axe. But again, it could definitely be lies. They probably didn't want to pay you what you were worth, okay? Or you could have got fired, for a wrongful termination here. It could definitely be something of that, but I definitely feel behind that, you would definitely see that there's a blessing behind what has happened here, okay? You have the Chariot energy, Cancer energy in here. If you have Cancer in your chart, feel free to look that up. But I feel like Cancer energy is powerful for you. I feel like despite, any trials and tribulations that you guys are going through right now with your career here, with your job here, with your money here, you are going to make a forward move on what it is that you want here. Some of you literally could be deciding, hey, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a gamble on myself. I'm going to invest into myself. Instead of me pouring in my money into things that is keeping me stuck and not getting me anywhere, I'm going to do it, okay? And also the Chariot also represents victory here. So it's definitely telling you, like, whatever challenges that you guys have been going through, you are going to bounce back tenfold here, okay? So whatever that is that could be crumbling down in your energy when it comes to a current job here, a business, let it, because it no longer serves you, okay? Anything else for Scorpio here with their money and career here? Yeah, the rebel. I feel like the rebel is kind of similar to this chariot and a little bit of this devil energy here. It says limiting beliefs are limiting your abundance here. So I feel like this here too, you're no longer putting a limit or a cap here on what it is that you want here, okay? So maybe, like I said, some of you are deciding to get into an entrepreneur business, or some of you are deciding, you know, I'm going to focus more on my future and what it is that I want. You know, some of you could be deciding to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, we even have take action here, okay? So again, you definitely, I feel, is getting in this energy like, listen, I got to take action. I have to do something here now. So I feel like you guys are making a very bold approach here. Let me tell you something. By this bold approach that you take in which you move on from here, you're going to step into your comfort in your windfall here, okay? You are going to be living a rich life here. You are going to be stepping into a windfall of abundance here by you taking, you know, this leap here and this change here, Scorpio, okay? So this is really big here, what it is that you're doing here. I feel like a big situation has took place here, Scorpio, but there is a big major blessing in between this, and it's all how you operate and you take the next steps of what it is that you need to do, okay? Let's give you these last two messages here and see if there's anything else here. And we have continue to push yourself here, okay? And continue to follow your heart here. So definitely, I feel like this is the season here, you know, Scorpio, that you are going to follow your heart and you're not going to let whatever this tower moment that could happen in your life push you back anymore, okay? Really beautiful energy here, Scorpio. I hope that summer all of these messages resonated for your highest good here, guys. And I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.